Hello and welcome back to Clownfish TV. It is me, Geeky Sparkles, and it's just me for this video today. But Neon will be back, don't worry, he'll be in some of these videos today. We're going to talk about Disney's latest new big thing that they have done in Disneyland. The Haunted Mansion is reopened now, guys, and that extended queue, now you can use it, and it's all that money and all that time, and it's just a bunch of garden stuff. It looks like your grandma's garden with like gaze balls and, a little statuary and some walls and a couple fountains. And that's their big, oh my God, guys, this is so amazing, new thing at Disneyland. I wish I was kidding, but that's what it is. And compared to like Walt Disney World, it's kind of crap. So we're going to talk about that. Also, before we get into it, anyone to mention to please check out Clownfish Minus. If you can sign up for there, it is our non-plus club. You get a discount for your first month. And of course, anybody can buy merchandise. But if you have the membership, you can get a discount. I'm having trouble talking today. So we still have a few of the signed pins left. We are all out of Bubbly Steves, I'm sorry to say. We are also on Locals if you prefer to do that, to sponsor us. We appreciate it. We thank you. So we're going to talk about this. Before we get into any further, I will give you a woohoo. Woohoo. So Disneyland, it's got these new gardens. It's like their extended queue. So what happens is if their queue's too short, they have this extended queue. So when it's really busy, they have an extended area for you to go into. They're also going to be opening a store, a Madam Leota store, which is I think it's called Regions Beyond. It's kind of like Memento Mori over at Walt Disney World. So they're going to have a store, but that's not open yet. That'll be open sometime this winter. But their other big thing is this extended queue. And it's so great, guys, because you can walk through gardens. So you have your entryway, and you're going to walk into Master Gracie's garden. So you can see the garden inspired or designed by him. And this is it. This is Master Gracie's right there. They said, Master Gracie, a fountain against the garden's wall, features the face of a sea maiden with unruly hair and startled eyes, as if she's caught in the storm. Wow, really? Inside an old wrought iron gazebo sits a bench and a well-read book and an astrological armillary sphere and a smoking pipe that has been left behind. It's the perfect place for Gracie to rest and ponder his past. Her face right there, that she's like, storm, she's been really ridden hard and put away wet. I mean, unruly hair and startled eyes. And then we go to Madam Leota's area, guys, and it's just a bunch of statuary that's weird, and some like those little crystal balls people put in their yard. That's what it is. Fountain statuary plants. Further along the path, you'll find the eccentric garden of Madam Leota, the resident seer. It seems as if the entire garden is dipped in mystical energy. Nope. It just seems like it's cheap and you went to Home Depot and got plants. As if every plant, statue, and trinket is under Leota's spell. No, it's just a bunch of statues. And I think it was Fresh Baked pointed out that a lot of these statues were ones that were just repurposed from before. They were there before. There's a small statuary of oddities, frogs, lizards, rats, and a cymbal-playing monkey. All frozen in time like they are under an incantation. Nope, they're just statues and some balls. No mystical energy, no incantation. The garden has a repeating motif of fortune-telling orbs. You went to the hardware store, the lawn and garden center, and bought a bunch of old glass balls. Or they could be marble ones polished. They're like little bowling balls. Yeah, no. They're not fortune-telling orbs. The large oak tree that graces the center of the courtyard has been decorated by Leota with colorful ornaments, chimes, bells ringing in the breeze. This tree got bells in it. Hot damn, guys. They spent so much money on this, obviously. In comparison, okay, now it's been there for, 2011, I think, is when they opened the queue. The queue at Disney World, the extended queue at Disney World, has all kinds of interactive statues. They have statuary. This is from WW Magic, I believe. They have this thing here, you touch the instruments and they play songs. It does, each instrument plays something. They have the organ here that I think you push the buttons and it plays. You can push the buttons. It's all interactive. There's the cemetery which I had before. Oh, yeah, and they have the captain's tomb that shoots water out randomly at you. And they added some tombstones and stuff to it. I think they added the pet cemetery to the Disneyland one. But yeah, there's all this stuff. There's like a book that writes. Yeah, here, the book will write itself. It like seems like it's writing by a ghost and it talks. Like there's a voice. This is all, these books pop out and you push one in, they'll push other ones pop out. There's all this stuff at Walt Disney World's extended queue. All of this. You know, there's this thing with the, you can look in there, stuff, and it like swirls around or whatever, shoots water. That's the extended queue Walt Disney World. And they're going to spend $1 billion, all that money they're going to spend on these theme parks, right? Over 10 years. And this is what they gave people. But don't worry, there's going to be a store that's going to open, sometime. And then this winter, you're going to get this store, which is like Memento Mori, just with more lights. And it's supposed to be based on a carriage house. The Summer Beyond is a carriage house that used to store the same ornate carriage that now remains in the mansion's front yard. It also contains a boudoir on the mezzanine level. At one point, it was home to the mansion's head caretaker, but later, Madam Leota took up residence. It's filled with her eclectic furniture, including a crystal ball, of course it is, fading couch, and the original parlor chandelier that Leota uses in seances at the mansion. Somehow exists in two places at once. When the first floor of the carriage house becomes a shop, Leota kindly let her desks, cabinets, and chests as antiques and artifacts to be showcased along with the merchandise. As a powerful medium moving between worlds, Madam Leota comes and goes a lot and is excited to welcome guests to her home soon. That's what we're getting. That's what Disneyland got. Oh, and good news, they're not going to make you use virtual queue anymore. Now you can use the paid Lightning Lane Multi Pass and Lightning Lane Premier Pass. To get in there. I think they probably do standby line, I'm assuming. They didn't say. But no more virtual queue, but you can use those passes for upcharges. Oh, and also the one good thing that they did is for those who need mobility devices, for those who have disabilities that need devices, they can go through the main queue. They made the queue bigger, so you can go through the main queue like everybody else to go through like the portraits and all that, because it's different in Disneyland to Disney World. You could go through, you could ride the ride, and now at the end, you can take an elevator down that will bring you back down, you and your party back down. And this is kind of cool. In that area, there's special artwork done by Imagineering. So this is a new area that only people with disability, mobility devices and things can use. But you'll get to go to this cool hallway with Imagineering artwork that no one else gets to see. So that's the one thing that I think is actually worth it and kind of cool. I think the shop will be worth it and kind of cool whenever it opens. But this garden thing is insane, especially when you compare it to, like, here's the Haunted Mansion bar you're getting, and the new ship, the Treasure. Here, yeah, like you're getting all this cool stuff. We didn't get invited to the premiere of that because we were too honest. They have the instruments from the seance room there. There's like ghost fish in the aquarium. See, there's the ghost fish. I know there's like different statues and stuff. They have the Donald Duck chair, they call it here, from the Haunted Mansion. This is a big moon in the window next to it. You can't really see it. This mirror back behind, Madam Leota appears. The ballroom dancers will appear. Hitchhiking ghosts appear in this mirror. There's Madam Leota. There's all kinds of projections. They have all kinds of references. This is like a lenticular picture, like when you move, the ship sinks and all that. They have the portraits like that you walk by. This is all in the bar, guys. That's the bar. All right. This is the extended queue. Look, you got some glass balls and a symbol monkey. Dance, monkey, dance. That's what you get. And then over Epic Universe, they're like saying, yeah, it's what Disney should be. You worry because it's what Disney should have been and used to be. And then they go down here to Harry Potter and look at the theming on this thing. This is the new Ministry of Magic attraction. I mean, the theming is insane. But good news, the extended queue has monkeys and bells and a gazebo with a book that you can't interact with or touch, and some statues that some of them are, repurposed, and fountains. So hey, hot damn. But that's what you're getting at Disneyland. Sorry, it isn't what we got at Walt Disney World. We got way nicer stuff over there. But it's still working, honestly, because they need to keep fixing it, and they don't half the time. I haven't been there in a while, so I can't tell you what's working. But, there you go. That's where Disney's spending their money. So what do you think? Do you think that the more of these re-themes are going to be like this? Or do you think they're going to re-theme things like this? What do you think? Comment and let us know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.